I don't know. Okay, you ready? Okay, test 1, 2. Plug it back in. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3.
But Shannon, so what's going to happen though, crazy, is the two guys from the bowling alley will stand here, one here, one there, and then you guys going to get them. Yeah, because they're all quick. And then some guys have to go back around. Yeah.
I'll assume this is live all the time, and I can pick that up and make that decision. As far as like leaving for the crowd, then I might step. So this one's off, and that one will be on. What you do? No. Alright, so look at my reminders real quick. Look at this real quick.
Well, it took me a while to build it up. I do not.
Nope, not yet.
What's that? Good to see you again.
It is good to see you. I was just making sure I'm matched up all the way around. Yeah. Did 4 run through the
What do you think?
next week? Yep. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Good to see you.
Testing all of them?
I'm not. That's why I stood up to see if it would pick it up. Dottie, remember you gotta unplug it, Dottie. You gotta unplug the receiver.
Does this need to be up here?
Well, it would help, but it's faint, but you can hear it. So if I can put it maybe there, I mean, I just want to put something there because we're trying to Facebook live stream.
Yeah. See, how about now?
No, don't.
Okay, this one's all right.
Martin took today off while he's meeting a girl from his church that came from Ohio. So there's a whole backstory to it. No, that's not what she's looking for.
So she is she, not she.
So can you give me a test run? Because I want to make sure that you stay in shot. So if you're here, are the bowling pins low enough? I want you to be honest. Okay. So I'm gonna move your bowling pin so that the interpreter is fully clear.
Mike and Caleb. Mike and Caleb. Mike, Caleb. Are you out there? Oh, Mike. Mike. No.
And we're making an
Not you. Mike. Let me look.
Screens. Yep. Is that all right? That's good. Ryan, will you frame for me with the interpreter here? Ryan, will you frame for me with the interpreter here in the full? This guy's ours. He's not live streaming, but he'll give me a sense of you being in the shot.
After you get
Losing a house.
so watch this. Okay, you know who you are? Just put your first hand over there. I actually know. We have to put it over here. Oh, so Shanna didn't want it. So Shanna didn't want it here because we don't want to move. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. No, it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I mean, I'd like to get it going now, but I'm waiting. Okay. Yay.
I don't know. You're fine where you are. Don't worry. I'm positive. I'm probably gonna come and sit next to you. I'm just getting like really loose, and you're like, yeah, you're fine.
So we're gonna wait till the people. I will. I know you will. You can.
That's just not right. Maybe you want to pull on your end, dude. Tell me a roll off line. I think that works, right? The things I do. The things I do for beer. We went out back. Shipping kosher bugs.
No, I have to look at the board. And that is it. There's no Grace, pretty nice to meet you. Are you interpreting on camera? Is that nice? She's coming in at the nick of time. Just in time. Yeah. We're gonna make a couple of announcements about the internship.
Good afternoon. Oh. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi. How are folks doing in the back? Can folks hear in the back? That's better, isn't it? Welcome, everybody. I know that the excitement in the air is bubbling over. My skin is on fire from it. I hope you guys are sharing in that excitement with me. We are waiting for the governor's detail to arrive, and so I just wanted to offer a few remarks as we prepare to get our festivities the rest of the day underway. Some of you have been here since 10 a.m. Who's here all day? Thank you. Thank you to the youth in the corner. Well done, everybody. You guys have been here for forever. I'm Shanna Cox. I'm the president and CEO of the LA Metro Chamber. I'll be emceeing today. And as our media folks in the front get settled in, make sure their mics are all set, it is very important that you frame your camera to include our interpreter to my right. All live frames should include the interpreter throughout the entire presentation. Yeah, you're welcome in the back. Yes, you're welcome too. It is vital. We'll repeat this message. We definitely mean it. Please be inclusive of our community and those impacted who are present in great numbers today. This is part of how we communicate well and inclusively, and we appreciate you so much for following these suggestions. Now go buy a beer. Sorry.
Probably should have closed those doors up. After all this is done, you can make your own light shows and everything. So, like, if we have a sponsored event, you gotta be quick though.
I think this solves part of the problem.
I don't think unless you're like kind of wet if you're known, like it's not gonna.
I think you're right. Where's anything?
I'm doing more hearts today than I ever had in my entire life. Day to day for it. Actually doing this one.
Literally like 5 3 minutes.
I'm so happy I can barely.
Good afternoon, everyone. We'll be beginning in a moment, and so if you're short like me and need to wade through the crowd to the front so you can see, this is your indication to do so. One final reminder for all of our folks in the media, please do keep the interpreter to my right, your left, in frame throughout our conversation, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. We are so excited to be here. My name is Shanna Cox. I'm the president and CEO of the LA Metro Chamber of Commerce, and today we are celebrating a grand reopening that will end with a ribbon cutting. So give everybody who has waited patiently a round of applause. Thank you for being here. As we get underway with our remarks, one final reminder to please keep our interpreter in frame throughout our live sessions. Thank you, and welcome, MJ. Today is a day of hope, resilience, and overcoming. And while my heart is full, it is also heavy with these emotions. It's a weight many of us have carried for longer than the 6 months that it feels like. But today is about and for those directly impacted on October 25th, the survivors of our community, our broader community of first responders. And I just have to remind you, it is at the very core about Justin and Sam Jure and just-in-time bowling. Yeah, thank you. I have such deep gratitude for these two who have navigated reopening and the complications of contractors and construction in a way that shows their ability to do it for the bowlers and the bowling community, who I know are here with us today. Let me hear you. But these two courageous individuals who have saved bowling in Lewiston twice now, which is no small feat, are at the end of the day small business owners. And so I'll remind you now, and I'll remind you again at the end, buy some food or a beer or plan your bowling party. Come back and support these folks with your dollars as well as your love, because that is what a business runs on. I'm excited today to recognize some dignitaries before we hear from them. And I want to make sure that we have a chance to thank our elected officials, not only for their public service, but for the ways that they have responded in our community and for our community time and time again since October 25th. Please help me recognize Governor Janet Mills. Our our congressional delegation, represented by Carlene Tremblay from Senator Collins' office. Ben Tucker from Senator King's office. And Scott Dresser, our district representative for Congressman Jared Golden's office. We're joined by our Lewiston Mayor, Carl Shaleen, as well as many city councilors of both the city of Auburn and Lewiston who are here with us in the crowd today. Yes, thank you. I can't clap with one hand. I'll need your assistance today. We're also joined by Chief David St. Pierre from the Chief of Police in the city of Lewiston. And so many first responders, which as a reminder, our police officers, our firefighters, public works showed up in the day of and the days that followed. So as we think about our first responders, I just want to recognize your leadership and thank you, Chief. And lastly, special thanks to our hosts here at Just in Time, Justin and Sam Dre. I love the love in the room tonight. Please allow me to introduce a series of speakers, each with remarks. I'll introduce them each. Please do show them your love, and you will be hearing from Justin and Sam at the end. It's our little bait to keep you here. So please help me welcome Chief David St. Pierre from the city of Lewiston.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, and I don't know how I got chosen to speak first. However, I'd like to acknowledge a few people first. City councilors, our mayor, City of Lewiston staff that are here and present and who have helped with this event. Governor Mills, all the congressional delegates that are here, and of course, Samantha and Justin Duray, mostly. And the biggest people, all of you that are sitting in this audience or standing in this audience right now, this is for the community. Today is a momentous occasion, one that signifies not only the resilience of our community, but also our unwavering commitment to healing. Having grown up in Lewiston myself, this city holds a special place in my heart. Its streets were my playground. Its schools were where I was educated and made lifelong friends. Most of my family members and relatives are from Lewiston and its surrounding towns. My roots to our city grew further when I first became a Lewiston police officer nearly 32 years ago. And when I assumed the role of Chief of Police nearly 3 years ago, my connection to our city and the community deepened even further. For me, the tragedy of October 25th brought forward a whirlwind of emotions: shock, disbelief, grief, and sadness. My heart ached and continues to ache for all the victims, the survivors, our beloved community, and our brave officers who responded to both scenes quickly and without hesitation and with little regard for their own safety in an effort to save the lives and end these heinous crimes that were in progress. Yet amidst the darkness, there emerged a glimmer of hope, a sense of determination and resilience. It is this resilience that brings us together today. I stand here proud of the men and women of the Lewiston Police Department. Each one of you did not waver, excuse me, when you answered the call that night. My utmost thanks, appreciation, and my heart goes out to each and every one of you. I stand here proud to support Samantha and Justin Duray as they reopen Just-in-Time Recreation. Their decision to carry on and provide a space for family fun and recreation is a testament to the strength of our community. Just-in-Time Recreation now stands not only as a place for joy, but as a symbol of our collective resolve to overcome adversity. But our work does not end here. As we move forward, let us recommit ourselves for the safety and well-being of our community. Let us remain vigilant, supporting one another and fostering a culture of unity and understanding. Together, we can ensure that tragedies like the one we experienced do not define us. Rather, they serve as a catalyst for positive change. Thank you once again for your presence here today. Let us embrace the future with hope and determination, knowing that together we are stronger.
question of how we're supposed to follow that. I think that's going to get asked a couple of times today. Thank you, Chief, so much. We appreciate your remarks. Please help me welcome the Mayor of the City of Lewiston, Mayor Carl Shaleen.
It is so great to see all of you here today. This is us standing back up again. With all of you here, it's very clear, Lewiston can never be kept down. The decision to reopen just-in-time recreation on the same land where lives were tragically lost and others seriously injured is both bittersweet and courageous. By doing so, owners Justin and Samantha Jure are not only preserving a beloved community space, but also honoring those who passed, those who continue to recover, and those who struggle with what they witnessed on October 25. On that fateful evening, the city of Lewiston and its residents were blindsided by the unthinkable. When news of what occurred became known, all of us can recall where we were, how we felt, and are no strangers to the fear, confusion, and terror that encompassed our hearts and souls. We sheltered in place while law enforcement feverishly worked and loved ones of those who were at just-in-time recreation experienced the indescribable. Lewiston and its people are strong. We rally when things are tough, and October 25 was tougher than ever before. And day by day, we continue to work through grief and heal little by little. And today, we have a reason to smile. If Justin and Samantha had permanently closed these doors, we would have understood. But instead, they chose to recreate a space for community gatherings. October 25 was out of our control, but we stand at this reopening. May we all once again feel empowered. Almost. Those who lost their lives will always be remembered, and we will continue to talk about them, speak their names, and be inspired by the legacies they left behind. May their families and friends be reminded of how much we care, and I commend all of those who have surrounded them with unwavering comfort and compassion. Justin and Samantha's reopening is a gift to this community, demonstrating the resilience that is synonymous with the word Lewiston. As we enjoy today's celebration, we are so proud of them, and we can be proud of Lewiston as a whole, as we will move forward and live our lives strong in honor of those who were previously with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Carl Shaleen. I am grateful for our congressional delegation. While some of our elected officials weren't able to be with us today, I know that I was in touch with their staff as they were working with each of their bosses to prepare remarks for today. We're honored that they remembered, thought of us, and are here to share some comments with you. Please help me welcome Carlene Tremblay from Senator Collins' office.
Thank you, Shanna, and what a great day this is. Congratulations to Justin and Samantha. It's been an honor to get to know you and to advocate for you during this trying time. So I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad that this has worked out. I have spent 22 years working for Senator Collins in this community, and this is one of the most memorable days that I think I will ever have here. And I'm so grateful to everybody that came out to support the Jures. Senator could not attend today, but asked me to deliver this greeting on her behalf. Dear friends, 6 months ago, this community experienced a horror that shocked our state and our nation. Today, with the reopening of just-in-time recreation, we celebrate the spirit of resilience, courage, and love that is expressed in the phrase Lewiston Strong. The 18 innocent people whose lives were so cruelly taken on October 25th, 2023 will never be forgotten. The 13 who were wounded will always have our support. But as Justin Jure said when he and Samantha announced their plans to rebuild and reopen just in time, He can't win. He is not here anymore. We are still here, and this is for our community. The local community has responded with encouragement and assistance. Nationwide, there has been an outpouring of kind wishes. The Lucille and Robert Violet Bowling Foundation honors their memory by supporting the families and children who enjoy the wholesome and challenging sport the Violets love so much. It is so encouraging to know that Kathy LaBelle, owner of Schmeggy's, also plans to reopen. She too refuses to let terror win. Reminder of it. As we celebrate this occasion, let us remember the many heroes who courageously stepped forward into harm's way that night to save others, including Tom Gioberti, who was severely wounded, shielding children at just in time. And of course, Joe Walker, who lost his life trying to subdue the attacker at Schmeggy's. Throughout this ordeal, the grit, resolve, and heart of this community have inspired the nation. May you enjoy better days, and may you always be Lewiston strong. Thank you.
I think the challenge is to keep our eyes dry. I don't know if it's worth it. We should maybe just give in and laugh and enjoy through our tears. Please help me welcome Ben Tucker from Senator King's office.
I do. It is a great honor for me to be here today representing not only my boss, but also myself. Angus says many times that there's a lot of unique things about Americans, but one of the most unique things is that in the rest of the world, when there's trouble, people scatter and look for a place to hide. In America, when there's trouble, people run together and say, what can I do to help? This event and the people here and the resiliency of the city and the love of the state and the gifts from the country are perfect examples of that. No one in this world that seems so fractured, so bitter, so polarized, for this brief shining moment, no one's a Republican, no one's a Democrat, no one's an independent, no one's a conservative, no one's a liberal. Everyone here is an American. We should honor that. And it moves me to see so many young people here, because this is an example of what American can be and should be right here. Born of tragedy, refusing to give in, celebrating the strengths that we have together as one people. Let's not forget that. So today I brought a flag for you from Senator King, and it says that this flag was flown over the United States Capitol at the request of Senator Angus S. King on behalf of Just-in-Time Recreation. In recognition of your grand reopening, your resiliency, your determination, and your dedication to your patrons and the greater Lewiston community is an inspiration to all small businesses like yours and what they can do to make that and what they do to make Maine so special. You truly embrace the motto of Dirigo as you lead your business into the future. Wishing you continued success, United States Senator Angus S. King. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Please help me welcome Scott Dresser, the district representative for Congressman Jared Golden's office.
Thank you, Shannon. And thank you all for having me here today. I can't even begin to express what an honor it is to have been asked to join you all this afternoon. Congressman Golden, of course, as a local, very much wished to be here today, but was unfortunately called away and asked me to share these thoughts. So to the Drays and the community that they've fostered here. Elected officials are expected to speak a lot. In letters like this, in committee hearings, or in front of groups large and small, we're expected to find the right words to communicate the essential message, the most important takeaway. And as I sit here writing this letter and considering this occasion that it'll be read, I'm finding it difficult, but I'll try. First, I want to congratulate the Dray family for their tremendous resiliency. The Sun Journal recently reported that most businesses in this position, nearly all of them in fact, never recover. And it's understandable. But I find inspiration in your determination to once again open your doors to the people of Central Maine. Your strength creates a gathering place where people can eat together, play together, and just be together. We can't overstate how important places like this are these days. They're the setting for a meal shared for a first date, a bowling match between a father and a son, and a birthday party with all of your friends. These are the small moments that give life its meaning. And I can think of no greater way to honor the loved ones who are gone now than to create a place where people can live today. I also want to praise the community gathered here today and others who will pass through these doors in the days, weeks, and years to come for rallying around this family and this business. The support of this community, including the city of Lewiston and the chamber in pulling all this together, will ensure that this place is much more, that our community is so much more than what happened on that terrible day. Grief can be lonely. That's why togetherness is such a powerful tool for healing. I'm grateful for the Drays for ensuring this can once again be a place for togetherness, and our community for standing together, shoulder to shoulder, Lewiston strong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Scott. Before I welcome our next speaker, Governor Janet Mills, I'd like to say, as somebody in this community who worked with so many others, many of them nameless, often behind the scenes, most of them present today, to respond and support our community, the 155 plus people directly impacted that day, the first responders and more, we were able often to turn to our administration for support across mental health, support for our first responders, support to navigate what would come next when we didn't know yet how to ask the question. So it is with gratitude and respect that I invite you to help me welcome Governor Janet Mills.
Thank you, Shanna. I'm honored to join all of you on this important day for the people of Lewiston and an important day for the people of the state of Maine. Years ago, Justin and Samantha purchased this bowling alley right before the previous owner closed it for good, preserving a fixture of the Lewiston community just in time. Just in Time Recreation Center is a place where people can gather to celebrate birthdays, bowl with their children, unwind from a long day at work, and celebrate the weekend with laughter and love. It's a place that brings people together. As Samantha said, people come here as strangers, but they leave as friends and family. And 6 months ago, this place was one of 2 locations targeted by a horrific attack, one that robbed us of the lives of 18 beloved people, family, friends, neighbors. And in an instant, the tightly woven fabric of our state was torn apart, leaving an immense hole in the heart of our state and in the hearts of the families and the survivors hurt by wounds, both seen and unseen. And our hearts are still healing. The road to healing is long, but today Justin and Samantha are helping us all take a big step forward by reopening just in time. And with this opening, they reaffirmed their love and support for Lewiston, for the victims and their families, and for this precious place we call home. As Justin said, we are still here, and this is for our community. I know the reopening may not have been an easy decision to make, but on behalf of all Maine people, I want to thank you for giving your community the chance to make more good memories with loved ones and friends right here. We will never forget October 25th, but neither will we let it define us. We are still a civil, safe, and welcoming state with a backbone as strong as Katahdin. We are who we always have been, a people with a deep and abiding sense of right and wrong, who are determined to look out for one another, knowing how very lucky we are to live in this beautiful state and in this beautiful community. We have guts, we have courage, and yes, we have joy. And with this reopening, we reaffirm that Maine people will always embrace and value one another, as imperfect as we may be, as we search for happiness in the short, blessed time we have here. So Justin and Samantha, I congratulate you and wish you many years of enduring success in the Lewiston community that I too know and love. Thank you.
Thank you again, Governor Mills, not just for today, but for all the things that have yet to come and have already transpired. We're so grateful. I'd like to also, as we have heard from all of our elected officials, and before I let you hear from Justin and Sam, I want to recognize our local state representatives and senators, Representative Craven, Representative Cloutier, and Senator Rotundo, who were fierce advocates for our community and continue to be. So thank you to them. I know they're here. They're about as tall as I am, so it's often hard to find them. But we have such deep gratitude. Without further ado, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome, to hear from Justin and Sam Giray. We were here 2+ years ago as we celebrated the first saving of this bowling alley for a strong community of bowlers in leagues and youth leagues who are well represented today as well. Let's hear it for the youth. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That is tomorrow's bowlers, right? Like they're already bowling today. Justin and Sam were fierce in responding to the community and the bowlers the first time when Spare Time was in danger of not being here in our community, and they came in just in time then. And we were so proud and grateful and amazed at your commitment, and frankly, the commitment of many others in this room to make today possible. So to Justin and Sam and their resilience, please help me welcome them today.
Thank you all.
Good afternoon. I wasn't really planning on making a speech. I'm not a public speech kind of person. I just want to thank everybody for coming here and supporting us and for supporting us through the last 6 months and encouraging us to reopen back up. If we didn't have all of you, then we definitely wouldn't have been able to open our doors back up.
You're the reason. This is why. This is why we decided to reopen. Right here.
I guess we're just gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. I know there was a pamphlet that was sent out with all the different people that have helped us. We missed a big one on there, which is the Resiliency Center in Lewiston.
Thank you.
They have been amazing in helping us through everything, helping set up different times for people to come in, for the families to come in and just be able to process on their own. And without them, I don't know. They've done a lot.
Lost Valley Brewing, they didn't make the list. Mr. Anderson, David Anderson, my father-in-law, that man has been here
I think that is it.
and then wherever my father is. Right where? Happy birthday, old man! We don't need to sing. That's enough.
I think we are all
Thank
set.
you all.
Thank you.
I don't know that they really have to say much for us to know exactly where they're at right now. We're so grateful for Justin and Sam. Recognizing Sam's dad with the birthday cake. I think we'll sing after the ribbon cutting, but happy birthday, Dad.
We should sing to him and the other Tom.
Oh, is there another Tom
The
here?
other Tom who just had a milestone birthday the other day.
Tom.
Yes, it was a big one.
Have you ever wanted to hear a bowling alley with 500 voices singing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad and Tom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So we're gonna get in position for ribbon cutting. Just a couple of real quick notes. Don't scuff your shoes. They were really nice about letting us wear our real shoes up here on the wood, okay? These two fine gentlemen are gonna stand up now. And we're gonna ask anyone who would like to be in the photos for the ribbon cutting to join us behind us. We'll ask our dignitaries to come up a little bit. Justin and Sam, you're gonna come right down around the front. We'll position ourselves. We will pose for those of you with cameras before we actually cut. So we promise you'll get a photo. Thank you. And that's you, bowlers, those present, the people who swung a hammer to get this place open. Come on up here. Jameson, I'm talking to you. Get up here. Make me call out names, folks. Tom, we're waiting for you to wade through the crowd. You better find your way too. I know we have city councilors who were of service during October 25th. I encourage them to find their way up front.
Okay. That's great.
You out.
I am right behind you.
All right, so I can't see the scissors. I'm relying on folks. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna get in position. Now, who is it? You, Justin, or Sam that are gonna hold the over the ribbon? Justin and Sam, come here and grab those scissors. Now the trick is to hold the scissors open over the ribbon for a good count of 10. I'll get you there before we actually cut. Once we're all in position, I'm so sorry the interpreter is lost now. She's doing great. Our apologies. All right, we're all in position. So you're gonna hover those scissors over the ribbon. Folks in the crowd, this is your chance to take a photo. We won't cut until we get to 3. So go ahead and get ready.
And make sure to share online.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, everybody here, support this business today. Book your next party. Go grab a bite or a drink. Get a bowling ball in your hand. Support this business today and far into the future. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Following October's mass shooting, the Cumberland area school district is trying to build a new school again. Why the superintendent said it is crucial and responsible about land for Cumberland town. Plus, the main retailer speaking out against the new law, why they oppose it, and what they are threatening to do because of it. Join us live at 5 right after Judge Judy.
And to all of the younger folks, you're right up here. You're going to want to be in front of me where you'll be seen.